In this video, I'll be tracking down Yahaya Bello's financial records and transactions and also exposing the exact location where he's currently hiding some of his looted funds. First thing first, in order to uncover the locations and property where this man dumped billions of naira into, we have to first of all track down the source. Yahaya Bello, who is the ex-governor of Kogi State, stole a total of 80 billion naira from the Kogi State Federation account and workers and market women's taxes put together. This man looted billions of naira from the state treasury without traces. So how did he do it? Yahaya Bello served as the governor of Kogi State for 8 years. In that period, he did not pay some of his workers, some civil servants serving in Kogi State. He did not pay the salary for up to 7 years. Well, to our greatest surprise, and while doing thorough investigations, we noticed something very interesting. Like I said, Yahaya Bello did not pay some of his workers 7 years worth of salaries. It will surprise you to know that these salaries were going straight to his pocket. Well, if you don't believe me, take a look at this publication where it states, documents from the Central Bank of Nigeria have exposed how the Kogi State government, led by Governor Yahaya Bello, returned 20 billion naira meant for worker salaries earlier diverted into a secret bank account. Showing right now on your screen is the exact document coming from the Central Bank of Nigeria together with the EFCC. And if you look closely, you will see investigation activities, Kogi State government salary bailout fund. And when you scroll down a bit, you see the amount this man tried to divert into his personal account. It's a total of 19 billion naira. Remember that I said that this money was meant for Kogi State workers' salary. This man tried to siphon 19 billion naira straight to his private account. And if you look closely, you see the bank. It's a Sterling Bank PLC with a date receipt of 4th November 2021. Interestingly, Yahaya Bello did not succeed. He was caught red-handed and he had to divert or pay back all of these funds straight to the Central Bank of Nigeria. The moment Yahaya Bello was caught in the act, he understood the fact that he couldn't steal money or siphon cash or funds from bank transfers. He had to look for a better means and method to execute his plans. Still, we had to track down his financial records, and what we're about to show you definitely will blow your mind. So, how did it happen? Well, one very day, one Mr. Ali Bello, who happens to be the nephew to Yahaya Bello, together with the former cashier of the Kogi State House of Administration, who happens to be Abdulsalam Hudu, withdrew more than 10 billion naira from the Kogi State Treasury account. From the very first glance, one might think that this 10 billion naira will be spent on construction projects and fixing social amenities in the state, but that wasn't the case. This Mr. Ali Bello, together with the cashier known as Abdulsalam Hudu, took this 10 billion naira straight to a Bureau de Change office somewhere within Abuja. The plan was very simple and clear. They wanted to change this 10 billion naira into a foreign currency, which will make it very easy for them to launder and to clean. In the process, they transferred huge sum of money to a US bank account and also bought properties in Dubai. Shockingly, we tracked down these properties, these buildings in Dubai, and I'll show you the exact property. I'll show you the interior and the exterior of this property, so you get to see how these guys executed their plans without raising eyebrows. But meanwhile, there's something very important that you need to see. Yahaya Bello, who is the ex-governor of Kogi State, used a construction company known as Falala Construction and Interior Decoration Company to launder and to hide some of his stolen funds away from the EFCC and other security firms. So how did he do it? One Mr. Rabiu, who is a businessman and also an employee under the Falala Construction and Interior Decoration Company, met with one of the friends of Yahaya Bello. They held a meeting in one of the apartments owned by Bello. His apartment located at number 9 Benghazi Street, Wuse, Zone 4, Abuja. In that same meeting, this representative of Falala Construction Company received a total of 1 billion naira, and he received this amount all in cash. And just in case you don't believe me, here's a publication stating the exact remark because these guys were all arrested and they had to testify in court. So showing right now on your screen is the exact news publication stating the same fact. When this man received this huge sum of money from a friend to Yahaya Bello, he was instructed to carry out one simple task. He was instructed to use his construction company to demolish and rebuild the presidential lodge in the Kogi State government house. And when this Mr. Aminu Rabiu, who I said is linked with Falala Construction, an interior decoration company, demolished the presidential lodge in that Kogi State house, he was paid 600 million naira in cash for his job. But well, that did not end there. He was instructed to use his construction company to remodel and to renovate a particular apartment that wasn't mentioned in the court case or in the court file. He was instructed to renovate that apartment, and after doing his job, he was paid 500 million naira, and still in cash. And if you're wondering why this man received all of his payments in cash, it's simple. They wanted to launder the money, and that is why most of the cost of this construction project were overbloated and overpriced. Well, Yahaya Bello did not even stop there. Remember I told you of one of his apartments in Benghazi Street, Abuja, which belongs to Yahaya Bello. Well, this construction company also renovated and carried out some furnishing in that same apartment, an apartment owned by Yahaya Bello. The construction company was paid 300 and something million naira. They paid him in cash and in installments. And that is not even all. Somewhere in Abuja known as Jabi, the same construction company did renovations, finishing and polishing, and the company was paid 200 million naira in cash. Well, that is not all. We also found series of typical examples like this, where Yahaya Bello will pay construction companies huge sum of money and in cash to do some renovation and some polishing. We have about 4 different locations with the same instance, and all of these transactions were done in cash. Remember I told you that I will showcase and expose one of his properties located in Dubai, how he managed to launder money in purchasing a property in the UAE. Showing right now on your screen is the exact location and address of this property. Well, it will shock you to know that we managed to get footages, live pictures from this sky view building. Showing right now on your screen is a picture of this particular building. As you can see, it's a residential apartment. It's a full-scale apartment built for individuals to go there, rent your own section of your apartment, or either buy it in full. Well, Yahaya Bello, being very wealthy, and after stealing huge sum of money from the Kogi State Treasury, he bought an apartment in the Sky View Towers. Showing right now on your screen is a video taken by a realtor domiciled in the UAE. Well, this wasn't done intentionally, but if you watch the video, this particular realtor was showing the Sky View Tower, stating that the apartment had some free spaces where individuals can pay upfront and pay for rent or to actually buy the apartment. And this same realtor in this video showed the inside decorations and the inside finishing of this apartment. As you can see, it's not looking too luxurious. It's just a standard apartment where anyone with cash can actually rent. But Yahaya Bello instead bought this place. He did not buy it because he wanted to use it, but instead he wanted to clean the money. He wanted to launder funds stolen from the Kogi State. And it's very, very possible that in the future he had plans. And the plan is to simply sell out this property, and the money gotten from that sale will be clean without any question marks. Maybe that was the plan of Yahaya Bello. But the question on everyone's lip is, where is this man? Where is he currently hiding? Is he in Nigeria, somewhere in Abuja, Kogi State, or where? Well, we have a video that explained his location. We followed him from the very first day that the EFCC tried pulling up an arrest in his apartment in Abuja. We followed all of those details and we managed to get his location and where he's currently hiding. And you'll notice that this man managed to pull up these strings together with the current governor of Kogi State in the person of Usman Dodo. Well, if you want to watch that video and get full clarity, if you want to understand the techniques and the styles used by these men involved. We have that video showing right now on your screen that will show you everything you need to know and understand. So click on this video showing right now on your screen to watch it. Click on that video and I'll see you there.